Well, I'm assuming that most of you guys have seen the PC video, so you know, it's only a matter of time before I play a few ranked games. And whenever I'm on defense in Rocket League, I just always think of it as the don't be stupid game. Because really, you'll be fine as long as you're not stupid. I'll try to get it in bump. I'm going for it. Crap. I was stupid. Shift Summer League is honestly going crazy right now. Like, at the time of recording, I'm pretty sure that Reddle's Magic Cheese is still in first, which, for those of you who don't know, I'm a massive old Luma fan, so I am ecstatic about that. The one thing that is for certain that came out of the whole Shift Summer League thing so far is that OG does not deserve to be going to majors. God damn it. Yeah, this is an FF. But that's like the one consensus so far, is that OG is kind of throwing everything. Like, I saw the London Major go down, and I thought that either Luma or SSG or Cloud9... I'm so mad that Cloud9 didn't make it to Major. Like, I am legitimately livid, because I just really like them. And mainly I became a fan because of, in the third regional, they took G2 to 7. Like, after that, I was a fan. Like, I don't understand, like, what all the problem with them was, because I feel like that nobody else besides me liked them, basically. There was something about them playing defensive, as if that is a massive problem in pro play. Because I honestly like those teams that just counterattack, because either they get beat out, or they manage to, like, just make an opportunity out of nothing. And I really like defensive teams like that. Like, the old version 1, that was one of my favorite teams to watch, because they had that kind of defensive but still pop-off potential playstyle. God damn it. Yeah, I'm sad that Cloud9 didn't make it to London. I feel like no matter who the number 4 seed was, they were going to do just about as bad as OG did in terms of the Swiss results, but not in terms of, like, the game score. Like, I feel like another team could have put up better fights against some of the others that they were going against. Like, if you put Shopify in their situation, they are definitely giving up more goals, but the margin of victory will be slimmer for the other team because they score more goals as well. Don't be stupid, don't be stupid. I was not stupid. Cloud9, like the old Cloud9 that was in this season, and Luminosity are the two teams that I wanted to see at the London Major, like, mainly, instead of OG, because I feel like either one of them would have done better. I mean, like, we saw, like, the Luminosity versus Vitality series, and, like, to me, that's, like, the series that kind of cemented NA as the second best region, because, like, that is a team who everyone was saying SSG should have made it instead, and that was, like, fifth best or fourth best, and etc, etc. They went to Game 5 against Vitality. That just kind of shows that we have more depth than other people give us credit for, and that at our absolute worst, we are the second best region. I wish a lot of people still had the chance to play. Like, this is why we like the wild card. Okay, let's play calm, let him make a touch, or fail to make a touch. He's got that. That was a stupid aerial. I should not have done that. No! No, dude! Okay, I gotta focus up. That is the exact opposite of focusing up. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I am not Diamond 3 because of my mechanics. Like, the one thing that I think I'm good at is, like, a little bit of ground play. Like, most of my goals don't even come out of, like, team plays or anything like that. They mostly come out of fakes. It's just everyone bites on everything. That in? No, he saves it. No, he doesn't. Let's go. God damn it, dude. Anyways, updates about the statistical GOAT thing. If you don't know, I've been on a mission for like the past 8-ish months to try and use stats to find the GOAT of Rocket League. I already did a video on it once before, like a half a year ago, like in, I think it was March. But anyways, first video I did in March. Second video is currently in the process of being edited. All the results are in. I know who is the GOAT, at least in terms of the numbers, and it is certainly a decision. But yeah, if you want to see that, I guess, then it should be out sometime by the end of August. It's currently in the process of being edited, and it's gonna be like, I think 25 minutes long, unless I cut down the script a little bit. But anyway, since I'd been talking about, like, the GOAT so much, that got me, like, kind of thinking on, like the greatest series of all time. Like, I know that I didn't have any series from RLCS-X on there because I hated RLCS-X. I'm just gonna like go through the top 10. Number 10, I had Cloud9 versus Dignitas in Season 6 just because it was fun. Oh, and just for context, I started watching in Season 8, like at the very, very end of Season 8. And when I say the very, very end, I mean the very, very end of Season 8. Number 9, I think I had KC versus the Falcons from Copenhagen. Because it was just, again, it was just a lot of fun. Like, those were the two, at the time, tournament favorites going head-to-head. And we had already seen, like, a matchup of that in the Swiss stage, round 2. Number 8, I think I had Queso versus SSG in the Winter Major. There were pretty close games all throughout. We had a bunch of clutch moments on both sides. We had the save, obviously. In number I put Falcons versus Gentlemates at number 7. That's where I put them. It was by far the best gameplay in a 7-game series on LAN that we've seen. Oh god. The entire time that I watched that series, I was watching it with someone who knew absolutely nothing about Rocket League, and they kept on calling Itachi the Demon Time car. And I feel like that pretty accurately sums up his performance at the Major. Number 6, I think I had Vitality versus Carmine Corps. The crowd environment during that series was absolutely amazing. Like, I didn't even care that it was an all-European top 4. I just loved watching the gameplay. So that I had as my number 6. Number 5, I think is a little bit controversial, and that's Vitality versus Dignitas in Season 8 semis, because it was really, really good, but there are just some that I like better higher up on the list. Number 4, another thing that will probably piss some people off. Like something I need to clarify about this list right now is that it's not exactly a list of the greatest series of all time. It's more of the ones that I think are the best, which means a mixture of what's the greatest and what I just like more. And at my number 4, I got Furia versus the Club from 2022 Worlds. I don't think that series gets enough credit. It's probably the most underrated series of all time, in my personal opinion. But like, there was just so much riding on it for the South American region as a whole. And I don't know why people got pissed off at Chamaco in the last seconds for switching up his languages, but I honestly loved it. That series is still, to this day, the best showcase and advertisement for South American Rocket League that we've ever had. Crap. And the top 3 are pretty self-explanatory from here on out, because the 3 series that are left for me are NRG versus Vitality Season 8, NRG versus Dignitas Season 5, and Furia versus Moist in 2022. Season 5 and 2022 ones are pretty self-explanatory why they're up there. Season 8 Grands is up there because it was the first series that I ever watched. Like, unironically. It was January of 2020, and just out of nowhere, I was scrolling through Twitch, and I saw, like, on my feed, something that looked kind of like Rocket League, but, like, with a stage and a crowd. So I decided, yeah, I'll watch that, and then the game that just so happened to be on was Vitality versus NRG. All 3 of them, for me, are interchangeable, so, like, any one day, one of them might be number 3, one of them might be number 1, might switch around the next day. It's just basically based off of feel, but those are my definitive top 3. There are actually 2 reasons for me that NRG versus Dignitas isn't like definitive number 1, no questions asked. And those 2 reasons are, number 1, I wasn't there at the time that it happened, so it doesn't really hold too much. Like, it's very significant for me, and like whenever I watch that goal, I get chills, but I feel like it would have given me more chills if I was actually there and like paying attention to the scene when it happened. And the second reason is because of the way that the series ended, with Garrett G and Fireburner team bumping each other. And I feel like if that team bump doesn't happen and the game ends exactly the same with Turbo scoring, then that series is number 1 for me. Like, we're still not too far removed from the whole G2 versus Falcons, forced versus unforced era thing. And like, I feel like most of the community has made up their mind about how they feel on that, but I kind of want to apply that kind of a mindset to what's going on, like, or what happened during that series, or how that series ended. Like, if Garrett G and Fireburner don't team bump each other there, then the game doesn't end off of a mistake, it ends off of a good play. Oh, crap. Unforced error. I feel like the main conclusion that was drawn from that whole G2 versus Falcons forced versus unforced error thing is that if your opponent was playing bad, that does in some way detract from your winning. doesn't mean that you didn't win. It means that your win was easier, and therefore it has ever so slightly less value. I'm applying that kind of a mindset to that Season 5 finals, because that team bump was, let's be real, a pure unforced error. Like, that is the most unforced that an error can get. You cannot say that Dignitas's pressure made Garrett G and Fireburner team bump each other. Like, that's not a thing. But yeah, I think because of that, because of the way that the series ended, it's not as good as it could have been. I'm not, like, ranking it lower because, NA lose, I'm mad, yeah, rawr. No, it's because I don't like the way that the series ended as a whole. Like, if it was Dignitas who team bumps and NRG who scored off of it, I would feel the exact same way. That's why I was an adamant Falcons defender during that grand finals. Like, they were not playing up to their standards whatsoever. They were absolutely awful compared to their semifinals appearance. And like, me personally, I still have them, like, at the very least making grand finals in actual work. Where the hell were you? Where? You were ahead of me! Why were you ahead of me? Bro. Alright. Please. The one time you're not there. But yeah, for Worlds, I'm kind of torn on who I have winning. For me right now, it's between G2, Gentlemates, Falcons, KC, Vitality, Furia, and... yeah, no, that's it. I don't think BDS has a shot. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Yes, come on. No! Wait, it stayed up. No! I thought that was down. God, man. All right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like. Also, feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Anyways, that's about it from me. I'm calling it there. See you later.